Hi there, Janko Rutgers here for Cord Cutters, the show that brings you the future of television today on GigaOM TV. And we're taking a quick first look at the WD-TV, a new unit that got released just today. And it comes with Spotify on board. It's the first connected device, the first device ever in the US that brings you Spotify to the TV screen. So we want to take a first look at it. So Spotify is, of course, the thing that everybody's interested in. So let's take a look at this right away. If we go to not local content sources, but services, online services here, it gives you access to Netflix, to Hulu Plus, and then at the bottom there you can see Spotify. So let's go there right away, take a look, fire this up. And I logged in before, of course, already. And to use this, you do need to be a user of the Spotify Premium service, which costs you about $10 a month. You need to sign up for that, and then you can access all the Spotify music on your TV through the WD-TV. And for example, you can look at top lists here. Why don't we take a look at this? And there's Thievery Corporation. Let's check this out, and then we can play any of these songs. It loads up for a second, and then it should play in the background here. There we go, Thievery Corporation. And the interesting thing interesting thing about this implementation is that now you can basically go back to the main screen of the unit. And you see there's a new tab, now playing, which displays the song. The song name is also displayed up here. And now you can, for example, browse photos and start a photo slideshow, or you can check out some videos. Once you start playing new media, new music, or new video, of course, the Spotify is going to stop, but you can already explore some other stuff while the music is still playing in the background. Especially for photo slideshows, of course, very interesting. So what else does this offer me? Well, of course, I can explore local content that's shared on local drives connected to this, like a USB drive, or content on shared drives within your network, whether it's attached storage drives or just a shared folder on your home computer. And you can play videos with this, you can look at photos, you can play music. And I prepared this a little bit. I have a USB flash drive, thumb drive connected to here. And if I now browse this, I can go and then look at my local music collection. And after I played a little bit of Spotify music, I can play some local music here. But I don't want to do this right now, though. Instead, I'm just going to look a little more what this is going to offer me. Well, two other new and interesting things, new anyway to WD-TV Live Plus owners, is an RSS field where you can subscribe to RSS feeds, basically podcasts. You can subscribe to shows like ours, add the RSS feed here. Then you can automatically see when new episodes are available and play these episodes. That's new and that's interesting. And then one more thing, they also added flash games. Well, I didn't think this was that compelling, but if you really do like flash games, simple games that you play on your computer during the lunch break, now they're also available on your WD-TV. Let's take a quick look at this before we finish this up. So you can play, for example, chess and Sudoku and stuff like that. It is not very pretty. It looks a little bit like stuff that you would play on your PC in the 90s or something like that, but better than nothing. But I think we're going to stop this at this point. So this is the WD-TV in a nutshell. First overview. Two things worth mentioning about this device. First of all, the price point. It's now $99. And that's anyway the suggested retail price. The other thing worth mentioning is a little bit the unit itself. They redid the remote control, but they did one really interesting thing. They finally added Wi-Fi. Before, the WD-TV Live Plus and the Media Hub didn't have Wi-Fi integrated, so you always had to buy a dongle for another $40, which was expensive, or you had to always hardwire this, always plug an Ethernet cable in. That was kind of a big setback. So my take on this, well, I already like the WD-TV Live Plus, the previous iteration, because it plays a lot of local media formats and it gives you access to Netflix and Hulu Plus. Now they added Spotify and Wi-Fi, made this device only better for an affordable price point. So I think it's worth checking out. We are going to check this out a little more. We're going to give you a more in-depth review in the coming weeks, maybe explore a couple of things, a couple of tips and tricks, maybe find a couple of downsides. So stay tuned for that. Go to gigaom.com/cordcutters to watch those shows, to check out the show notes to this episode, or to shoot us any questions, and I will see you next time.